Welcome back to consecutive day 704 of a diary of a Runpreneur. Please remember that this vlog is part of the Runpreneur Challenge, which is my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. Find out more about the challenge, how you can support it, check the links in the comments below. But do subscribe and give this a share, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise. Thanks for your support, and let's get started. So, consecutive day 704 of a diary of a Runpreneur, and vest is on again today. It's 18 degrees at just approaching 6 p.m, so it's a lovely day today, really nice time to run. And first thing I want to say is that my eldest Leo today did his second hour in school since about the 7th of September, and again he did really well, so really excited to see my eldest back in his school uniform. It sounds like such a thing that so many of you would be so used to and accustomed to, but believe you me, the journey of the last 8 to 9 months for my eldest has been anything but pleasant, to say the least, and we certainly won't be taking these moments for granted in the future. So that's really positive again today. We've got more time scheduled for him for next week. I spoke to the head teacher at his school, and we've got a plan to integrate him back into the school system over the coming weeks, with a view to potentially getting back full time by the end of the summer term. So big goal to aim for, but I think it's achievable, I really do, and fingers crossed he continues and doesn't relapse, which is always the fear. So that's from a personal perspective. It's been good news. From a business perspective today, it's been a really productive day. It's one of those days where I've just locked myself away in my office. I've had some really important kind of processing work to do, which sounds really boring, and for many it is, and well, to be fair, it was pretty boring actually, but we'll just go past this person and I'll enlighten you on what was accomplished. Just bear with me a second. Evening. So basically what I do, we've got a sales team. Okay, so there's four sales guys that are selling our rent-to-rent investment deals, where we set up social housing provider leases, and our sales team are responsible for bringing in the investors, the people who want to purchase the deals. Now, in an ideal world, we would buy them all, but as each of them is kind of 15 to 20 grand a pop in terms of money you have to invest in the deal, you get it back in 2 years basically, and then you get 3 years worth of clear profit. But even then, there's only so many 15 to 20,000 pounds you have before you run out. So hence we flip them on a lot of the time, and we normally take 1 or 2 a month at best. So that's the model, and the sales guys are really starting to do some really good numbers now, and which is really exciting. And what we've acknowledged is the previous kind of pipeline setup that we've created, where we manage the investors through the process, has not been up to par. It's not providing the guys with what they need. They're not able to follow up and progress. And I think the key thing with sales is quite often 40% to 50% of your sales can be in the follow-up. So I've been working on that today, just giving them the tools they need, the automation and everything, so that nothing gets missed in the pipeline. We automate as much of it as we possibly can, and at key milestones in the journey of the client, it notifies the right person at the right time to take action. So whether that's administrative tasks like raising invoices and sending out contracts, or whether it's follow up and chase the money for the sales guys. So I've been kind of revamping that today, and it's also quite complicated because you have to revamp the stock, the property stock, and how those deals progress in the pipeline to being able to sell them, and the investor pipeline, which is how we progress an investor through to buying a deal, and how we match them two up, and then how we manage it on an ongoing basis, certainly from a rent reconciliation perspective. So it's quite a complex process, and it is work in progress. It will improve, but I'm really pleased with what we've built so far, and looking to launch it tomorrow, which will hopefully revolutionise and make it just super easy for the sales guys, so they know what to do, they know where to do it, without having to spend too much time in admin and stuff which isn't counterproductive. We want them to be spending as much time speaking to investors as possible. And that's my job, to make sure that they have that set up and the support they need. So these are jobs I love, and the reason I love them is because, you know, you have to put a lot of time and effort into building them, but once you've built them, they just work in an automation perspective, an automatic basis, and it just keeps churning out the results. So this system that I built will save me hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of time every single week, continuously. So it's almost like bringing a new member of staff when you get a really good, robust system and process. So that's been my day today. I'm really keen to get it live tomorrow, see how the guys get on with it before doing the fine tweaking and iterations to perfect it as best we can. So that's what I've been doing from a business perspective, and stuff like this can have such a massive impact compounded over the course of time, because if it saves our sales guys, you know, just a few minutes a day doing stuff so they've got more time to focus on the investors, those in a few minutes every day compound over time, can result in a significant number of sales which we wouldn't have had we not got systems and processes in place. So the return on investment should be infinite. Well, not infinite. Well, yeah, infinite. It hasn't cost me anything, it's just cost me my time, but I'm very, very precious about my time. So it'd be cool to see. I'll keep you posted on how it all goes. From a running perspective, I met up with my running coach today, Neil Marsh. Just had a chat, had a catch up for a while. I haven't been to running club for a while, as I've been so busy. And we were talking through goals, and he was talking about wanting to do running streaks and stuff again, how we can support one another. So that was nice as well. And I think running can be so lonely. So sometimes involving others is really, really important to keep the motivation there. Share your goals, have accountability partners, and see where it takes you. So it was a really nice catch up with Neil Marsh and also a fellow runner, Jan Carver, who's also a running coach, very knowledgeable. And yeah, it's just good to share experiences of what these last 704 days have been like, how I can keep going, how I know where I am in my kind of running motivational levels. I'm going through a bit of a low at the moment, in that I'm just doing enough to get by. So I do my kind of 7.5k a day at the moment. When I'm super excited, I'm training up for an event or something, my motivational levels are a lot higher. At the moment, they're quite low. So I'm just keep ticking over, because I know that over the course of time, it's the ebbs and flows of how my motivation goes up and down. But the good thing is running is non-negotiable for me. So I do it every day, regardless whether I want to or not, which is taken a long time to get to this stage. But I don't question it anymore, which is really, really important. So it's pretty much it for me today. As always, any questions, drop me a line. I'll respond to everyone. Please remember that this vlog is part of the Runpreneur Challenge, which is my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. Check the links in the comments below, find out more about the challenge, how you can support it. Give us a subscribe and a share, as more people we get in front of, the money we raise. And we've just launched a sustainable fundraising campaign called Caffeine for Kevin, with the idea behind it is that if you can afford to donate the price of a cup of coffee once a month, £1, £2, £5, or whatever you wouldn't notice leaving your account, that's the sustainable aspect of it. And we've called it Caffeine for Kevin because even though I'll never get to taste one of those coffees, it's being donated because every single penny will go to the charities we support in full. But it will still give me a caffeine boost, seeing that money coming in every day, every month, which can make a massive difference. And we can ask for such small amounts because the challenge is so long that a £1 a month subscription is worth £125 to the challenge, £2 250. You know, £5 is 625, which is life-changing sums of money to children who need it the most, and that will generally save the lives of children. So, super amazing cause, and I'm so passionate about it. So, if you can support me, thank you so much. Stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you again tomorrow.